Do you struggle with the digital noise too? Does it get so noisy for you online? Well, Emer Inspires here, and my background is actually tech, and I also love about the law of attraction, about yin and yang, about energy, about flow, and how it is we manifest things. And our digital dimension has become so much a part of who we are right now. It is. It's part of us. It's part of our being. So, and I'm going to jump down here and hopefully don't fall, because I didn't find the most comfortable place to sit. So it's our digital dimension. It is no different from any other dimension, our time dimension, our physical dimension. It is a dimension of who we are that has energy, that takes energy, that can take an awful lot of energy. And if we don't, if we're not aware when we are online, it can actually start to consume silently, very, very silently. Consume energy, instill thoughts, and so many messages that we have no idea of. I'd like to even tell you how many pixels are on this screen right now that you're even watching, and all the little bits of information of everything that is around me. It's why I choose to do this in the woods. Just take a deep breath and enjoy. Listen to the birdies. But our digital dimension is how I'm connecting to you right now. It is a part of our being, of who we are, our energetic field. So if we want to truly manifest, if we want to truly get to the law of attraction, first you do need to understand what energy is. Sound, that's energy. Time is energy. Everything is energy. And just do a little duck down here. Whoops, come through. Our digital, how we manage it is so important, and how purposeful it is what we do. And the thing about when we go online, and all these connections, and when people request, and I see people time and time again not doing online how they would behave if it was in person. And I'm like, but why not? I have a very simple rule when I connect with people. It was like, would I actually like to have coffee with this person? The answer is yes. Come, let's have coffee, even if it's a virtual one, because you know what, we can do it over Skype. And if it's no, I just let go. And if somebody else gets upset over that, when you let go, you have to understand that's their stuff. It's not yours. And this idea of, as I said, connecting and growing our networks or whatever, to build an awareness around who we are interacting with online and everything is equally as important, excuse me, as our physical environment. Absolutely, our digital environment is equally as important as our physical environment. If you're taking notes, if you're not, write that in the comments, because it is something that is very important for people to start to realise, that our digital environment is just as important as our physical. And the thing is, which I love, is I've actually found the people who I want to connect with through online. But equally, you will find people who will drag you down, will make you stuck, will fill up your news feed with negative comments. And the thing about that is, you have to let go. And if it's a case you can't let go, what I actually did is I created a profile that was for the new version of me, of my business, and somewhere where I felt the freedom, where I didn't feel like I was judged or I just created a new space for myself. And that's very, very easy to do online. And it's going to have a massive impact. There's people over there, so we're going to do a little turnaround so I don't get interrupted. This is my doggy, Misha. Misha, come on. My pug. You see my pug? Woohoo. And it is so important that we start to take note of it. This is something I talk about in my webinars. Please leave a comment and I'll get in touch with you. I'll tell you when I'm running the next one. Is that our personal communication, and this is a known fact for a long time, is that our personal communication, 55% is body language. That's why I've chosen not to do the whole massive video edit and everything, but do it very naturally, because I want you to get to know me and I want to get to know you. And be able to reach out, because I think that's something that's very, very important. 55% is body language. 38% is our tone, our emotion, how we connect. 7% is all that is down to the words, spoken words. And when you go online, you start to see what is it we're using. Which of those three do we use the most? The words. So people are actually only communicating on 7% of their personal communication capacity. 7% when they type words. It's why emojis have become so popular. It's why the GIFs, I'm a bit of a GIF queen. Anyone who knows me, I love my GIFs, because it allows me to answer with more emotion than just saying well done. I can go, yeah, you know, one of those little funny GIF things. And I, you know, through my channel, so of course, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notifications button too, so you know when I release a new video, so that you can start to just open our awareness. You know, for me, my path, my journey, what I have been letting go and allowing myself to do is share what I am very passionate about, which is, one of them is nature and our environment and Mother Earth, and animals. As you can see, I've always been surrounded by animals. And as I said, and I've lost track of myself. Woohoo! Anyways, we'll gather it again. Deep breath. And tune back in. And as I said, online, I want to be able to portray what it is that is, how people can do it better, because I think a lot of it, again, online is lack of awareness. People are just online. You know, it just sort of happened. It's very, very new to us as people. Oh, she's behind me, just checking where my dog is. It's very new to us. It's within this generation, the younger generation. You know, I'm older than Google, even though I might not look about it, but you know, I was one of the first geeks in college that had, you know, the Fortran, oh my God, back in those days, and the terminals and everything, long before Windows. Windows was only coming into existence in 1995, when you think about it. Everybody has Windows now, and not just in their house. You know, that was everyone. I remember when I was young, I was like, have you got Windows? Yeah, I have them, they're over there. And there's like, no, I mean, Windows, the software. So it's within our lifetime we've started to move into this digital dimension, yet we're not aware of it. We're not aware of the effects that this digital dimension is having on us and having on our society, or how we can use it and leverage it. And I suppose that's the message I want to keep sharing, time and, you know, different messages. You know, I can share my spirituality, what I have learned over 20 years of studying the likes of yin and yang, and really start to help people understand, oh yeah. So if I get an oh yeah from you, do me a favor, drop me a comment and let me know what it is, because I love, that is, ooh, that's what makes my heart sing, is when I just say something really, you know, something quite simple to someone and see the light bulb go on and go, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And the devilment, I think, you know, I love to see the devilment appear in people's eyes. I'm going to go back this way again. I'm walking through the woods, as you can see, as I like to do. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Please make sure you subscribe and, you know, share this if you know somebody whom you feel could really benefit from the content that I'm putting out. If you have any comments about the content, or stuff you'd like me to talk about, leave it below, because that's what I'm here for. And you know, my first couple of videos were what I felt, and I'll be honest, the end of Abraham. But I know through learning from my Aikido instructors and everything, these energy entities, they pass on, and Esther is still there doing her stuff, and that's probably the most recent one I've been looking at. But I've been following this stuff for 20 years, understanding the principles of yin and yang. I started Aikido back in 1999, studying with two people who that, you know, they had actually worked with Osensei themselves. So that's a little bit about me. But you get to know me more and more as you start to watch the channel. I'm not going to do that whole this is who I am. I will do some videos on that as well, of course, so people can get to know me a bit more, because I think, you know, it's always when you start to introduce and get to know one, you like to go, so I'd like to know a little bit more about you. So of course that will happen. And again, I will be saying this in all my videos, is the music I use has been kindly given permission to me from the artists that I'm using it, and that is of course my Danny O'Reilly and the Coronas. They're amazing, and they've given me permission to use their music, which I am now using to teach people how to understand energy, because music is energy. So before I sign off, I have a group I have that you're welcome to join, and you know, and I'll be doing a lot of online workshops and everything, so get in touch. These are my first few videos, so I'm not going to worry too much about all the ins and outs, because it's all going to develop over time. And I hope you will stay and enjoy all the fun with me along the way too. Bye.